Welcome dear students to this new class, new online class. This is meant for the third semester FYUGP students. Now in today's class, let's do something hands-on, some Scansion. Now first of all, this comes under prosody of course. Now prosody we know is the analysis of verse, and Scansion is what we do to find out the meter of a stanza or a meter of a poem or meter of a verse line. Now so it is we are analyzing these lines given on the board to find out the dominant meter. Now first of all, as I said, prosody is the analysis of verse. Now what is verse? Verse is metered language. Now meter means in English poetry or English verse, meter refers to the regularity in occurrence of the stressed syllables in a line. So that will take us to what a syllable is. Syllable, as we know, is a unit of utterance with a compulsory vowel sound at the center and optional consonant sounds. That vowel sound at the center is called peak or nucleus or center. Now these syllables in a word, when a syllable has more than when a word has more than one syllables, one of the syllables will be relatively more prominent than the others. That relatively more prominent syllable is called the stressed syllable or accented syllable. In verse, in English verse, these accented syllables occur with a regularity, with a pattern. That gives us the meter. To find out the meter of a line, we have to first know what a foot is. A foot is a unit of meter. A foot consists of one stressed syllable and one or two unstressed syllables. So a foot is either disyllabic or trisyllabic, and we know that depending upon the pattern of the stressed and unstressed, we name the foot, and depending upon the number of feet, we name the verse. So keeping these together, taking these together, a pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables inside a foot and number of feet in a line, we give the name of the line or name of the meter of the line. For example, if the pattern is unstressed stress, then we call it iambic. If the pattern is stressed unstressed, we call it trochaic, for example. Now if in a line the feet are all trochaic and there are 4 feet, then the meter will be trochaic tetrameter. So that is all. Now how to do that, how to find that out? First of all, let's take these 4 lines. Alone she cuts and binds the grain and sings a melancholy strain. Oh listen, for the veil profound is overflowing with the sound. So these are lines from Wordsworth's The Solitary Reaper. Now how to scan it? Now first of all, we need to divide the words into syllables. So break them up. So alone has 2 syllables, she has 1, cuts 1, and binds the grain. Except for alone, all the words are monosyllabic. Then and sings a melancholy strain. So melancholy has multiple syllables. Or listen has 2 syllables. For the veil profound again has 2 syllables. Is overflowing with the sound. Overflowing has multiple syllables. So these are the syllables. Now how to stress them? Now we know words. First of all, we have to find out the words that will be more prominent than the others. The picture words, the content words, nouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, these will be stressed. But to maintain the rhythm, sometimes prepositions, articles, etc. will also be stressed, and that will give, if that gives us a pattern, then the lines are in verse, and the pattern plus the number of foot or feet will tell us what the meter is. Now let's try to put the stress. Now alone she cuts and binds the grain. Alone has 2 syllables, and we know the first syllable is the weak schwa vowel. Alone has the diphthong, so lone will be stressed. This is how the stress mark is given. Alone she cuts, main verb, cuts, and binds the grain, noun. So this is the these are the stress syllables. Now depending upon the number of stress syllables, we can say the number of feet. So there are 4 stress syllables, so there will surely be 4 feet in it. So unstressed, stress, there is a pattern. Unstressed. So when we divide them, these are the feet. And now second line, and sings, main verb, a article, not stressed here. Melancholy, first and the third syllables will be stressed. Strain, no doubt about it, monosyllabic word. Oh listen, Listen. For, maintain the rhythm. For, the veil. Profound. Profound, again the first syllable has a weak vowel. Found has the diphthong, so found will be stressed. Is overflowing. Over, the diphthong. Over. Flowing. Flow. With, to maintain the rhythm, the sound. So these are the stressed syllables. Now let's put the unaccented mark as well. So now we get the pattern. All the marks have been given. Now let's divide into foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the lines have 4 stressed syllables, so obviously it's a tetrameter line. Yeah. So each line has 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 feet in each line. 4 feet in each line means it's tetrameter. Now what is the pattern within the foot? Pattern is unstressed stress. So one unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable. In each of the feet we have one unstressed syllable is followed by a stressed syllable. So that pattern, that kind of a pattern of the distribution of the syllables is called iambic. So the foot is iambic, and the number of feet is the quality of the foot. The nature of the foot is iambic, and the number of feet is 4. So nature of the foot and the number of feet together give us the meter. So nature of the foot here is iambic, and the number of feet is 4. So it is iambic tetrameter. If it were 5, it would have been iambic pentameter. If it were stressed unstressed, it would have been trochaic. If it had 3 feet, then it would have been called trimeter, that way. So if it were 3 syllable feet, then it would have been trisyllabic, yes, 1 stressed and 2 unstressed. Then we would have different patterns like anapaced, dactyl, amphibrate. But it's a two syllabic foot. All these are 2 syllabic feet. So disyllabic, two syllables within the feet or within the foot. And the pattern is unstressed stress. So it is iambic, and the number of feet is 4. So as we said, iambic tetrameter. So the name of the meter here is iambic tetrameter. So that is how you do the scansion. So when you are given a stanza in your exams to scan, this is what you do. First of all, divide the lines into syllables. Then in your mind, guess which are the important words, the nouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, and of course you have to break them into syllables and then put the stress marks accordingly. Then find the pattern. Sometimes there might be exceptions as well. Some lines might be catalectic, some lines might be hypermetrical. So in between there could be some spondy. One spondy, say 1 foot is spondy. Spondy means both the syllables are stressed, or pyrrhic, both the syllables are unstressed. But those cannot be the dominant meter. Those can only be exceptions. The dominant meters will be invariably iambic or trochaic or anapestic or dactylic or amphibric. If disyllabic, iambic and trochaic. If trisyllabic, then anapestic, dactylic or amphibric. Here it is disyllabic, and the nature is iambic. Number of feet is 4, so iambic tetrameter. So that's it. That was a small hands-on kind of a thing, a practical guide to how to scan. So one stanza might be given to you, one verse stanza might be given, consisting of 4 or 5 or 6 lines to scan. This is how you proceed. So I hope this will give you a support. You practice on your own. The more stanzas you practice, more confidence you will gain and more skill you will gain. So thank you. Looking forward to meet you again in some other class of this nature. Thank you.